Hello, I am K.S. Rao once again. My introduction is what you see behind me, a Sudoku puzzle. See, I like these Sudoku puzzles for one reason. That is, the game helps us to keep our brain active. So, by keeping the brain active, now naturally the body follows the brain and you remain healthy. Okay. I call this game actually as an age cheater. So actually, you don't people don't age so fast as otherwise. Okay. Now, regarding this puzzle looks very sort of threatening. Okay, looks very hard. Uh, but something I want to tell you. When I normally keep solving these puzzles now and then, when I find some interesting puzzle which appears interesting, or the method of solving is interesting, or I think I can show a few tricks to you, I select that puzzle and solve a few times before coming in front of the camera. But one thing I observe always, if I solve certain puzzle 2 times or 3 times or 4 times, every time it gets solved in a different sequence, in a different manner. So a certain trick which I may find the first time I am solving may not appear a second time. A different trick may appear a second time. Okay. So with these few words, let's proceed to the puzzle now. Here is our puzzle. The very first look at it, we can find two completely blank boxes here and here, and even the box number 5 also has got just 2 numbers given there. That means in this diagonal you have only 2 numbers given. Okay. And then another interesting part is we have 2 nice clusters of numbers in this box and this box. So as we know, these clusters help us find numbers, a few numbers of course, and makes it easy. Okay. But here the peculiarity of this puzzle is that only 3 numbers can be written straight away in our usual fashion. Then we have to look for our tricks. Okay, let's proceed now. Here, look at this middle horizontal strip. Straight away we are going. We can see number 7 occurring 2 times in this strip, giving us a chance to write third 7 in D3. Let's write that number 7 here. Okay. And then number 8 also we can write here. This is the place for number 8. We have an 8 in D1. We have another 8 in F8. Therefore, we can write our number 8 here. So this is the first number, second number. Then let us shift our attention to right vertical strip. Here, this box which is having a cluster will take one number 7 there. This number 7 here results in our writing a number 7 at B8. Number 7 we read there. And before we go further, let us discuss about this cluster. See, in this cluster, apart from the 7, look at these numbers 1, 3, 4, 5 and 6. These 5 numbers can take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 spaces here in this column number 9 and release these 2 spaces for fixing the numbers. But in this case, in the case of this puzzle, we are not utilizing that facility. We are tackling in a different fashion. Now, after writing this 7, it is clear that only number 2 and 9 have to take these 2 places. So, why should we take help from this facility? Okay. So, let us write those 2 numbers, 2 and 9 here. 2 and 9, 2 and 9. That's a pair of pairs. Okay. And then, what else we can do now? Look at this box. This pair gives us a chance to write a third number 2 for this strip. Okay. So we have a 2 here in row E, another in row F. Looking at this box, now this pair has a 2 here, therefore we cannot repeat a 2 here. So in this box, obviously the place for number 2 is here. Okay. Now something interesting happens. See. We have 2, 7 and 8 in column number 8, and we have again 2 in this pair, 7 and 8 in this column number 9. That means these three numbers cannot be repeated here. Necessarily it follows that these three numbers 2, 7 and 8 should take these positions in box number 9. So the first major trick. This is, I call it XYZ as differing from XYZ wing. That is different. When I come across that XYZ wing, I will explain separately. But for the time being, let us accept this XYZ. Okay. So this 2, 7 and 8. 2, 7 and 8. Let us write in these places. 2 is here. So let us write 7 and 8. Here no cross check. 2, 7 and 8. Here we got number 8, therefore let us write 2 and 7 here. Okay. And now something else happens in this box. Have a look. In row G we have got a 5. Here we got another 5. We have a 5 here. Therefore we can write our next 5 for this strip here. Okay. And then let us come to this box once again. See, after writing these 3, this is 8, let us not get confused. Okay. So, after writing this trio of 2, 7 and 8 here, what about these 2 vacancies? It is obviously for 5 and 9. We do not have a cross check or 5 or 9 anywhere on the left. Therefore, let us write them down as a pair. 5 and 9, 5 and 9. Okay. Now what happens with these 3 cells? Can anything be done now? We require 1, 4 and 6. Let us write them now. 1 is here, so let us write 4 and 6 here. We do not have 1 or 4 or 6 up or in this vertical direction or horizontal direction. Therefore, let us write all the 3 numbers there. 1, 4, 6. 1, 4 and 6. Okay. And then, let this setup remain here for a little while. But let us come down diagonally to the opposite side. This box, let us see. Here also we got a cluster. Let us see what facilities this cluster can give to us, offer to us. Here we require only 3 numbers, that is a 2, a 7 and a 9. We have a 9 here, so let us write 2 and 7 here. Here no cross check above, so all 3 numbers let us write 2, 7, 9. 2, 7, 9 here. Okay. And then incidentally, we find that we have made a pair of 2 and 7 here at J1 and also J7. That means we have only 3 vacancies in row J. What are those 3 vacancies for? It is evident number 1, 4 and 3. It is 1, 3, 4. Yeah. We have no cross check above. Let us write those 3 numbers 1, 3 and 4. Here we got a 3 above. Let us write 1 and 4 there. And here too we have no cross check. Let us write all 3 numbers there. 1, 3, 4. Okay. And then what shall we do next? Okay. Now we have seen this corner, this corner, this corner, and let us go to this corner. The second completely blank block. Okay. Now have a look. See, we have 5 and 6 in row A. We have 5 and 6 in row C. we have another 5 and 6 here in column number 2. Therefore, looking at this box, the only two cells for writing the pair of 5 and 6 are B1 and B3. Please follow this. 5 and 6, 5, 6, 5 and 6 here. Okay. And then something happens now here. We have a 1 here in column number 2, another 1 here in column number 3, and we have one more 1 at A7. Therefore, looking at this box, you can happily write number 1 here. Okay. After writing this number 1, let us look at row C. We have 5 numbers including this number 1. That means we require 4 more. What are those numbers? It is 2, 3, 7 and 9. See, what is the number we can write at C3? Can you write 1? No. 2 cannot be written, 3 cannot be written, 4 cannot be written, 5 cannot be written, 6 also, 7 also, 8 also. Only 9 has to be written there. So that is one point. The other way of looking at it is, or just what I was trying to explain here. So out of these 4 vacant numbers which can be filled up here, we have 1, 3 and 2, 3 and 7 here. 2 here, 3 here, 7 there, which cannot be filled here. It cannot be replicated here. Therefore, the only number which can come is number 9 there. This is our blue line trick. In this case, our blue line trick refers to row C and column number 3. Okay. Now, having written that, let us see the rest of row C. Is there anything can be done? Yeah, certainly. We require 2, 3 and 7. We have 2 and 7 down below here. Therefore, the third number 3 has to take this place. You get a 3 there. Now we can put the pair of 2 and 7 in these two places. Let us do that also. 2 and 7, because there is no cross check down below. 2 and 7. Okay. Now, after writing this number 3, look down here. We can score out this number 3 in J4. That means in this row J, we have developed another pair 1 and 4 here and 1 and 4 here. That means in row J, the only place a number 3 can appear is J9. Therefore, let us write our 3 there. Okay. After that, look above. We have got 3 vacancies including this 4, 6 and 1, 4, 6. So these 3 places are clearly for 1, 4 and 6. We see here 1 and 4 in row G. Therefore, 1 and 4 cannot be written here. Naturally, out of 1, 4, 6, we have to write number 6 here. This is our 2 by 3 trick again, 2 by 3 trick. After writing this 6, immediately we get a benefit here of disbanding this pair of 4 and 6 and writing a 4 there. And after having written 4 there and 6 here, this is number 1 and here it is number 6. Okay. And then what else happens? What about these 3 places? Now we have got 3, 5 and 6 in column number 9 in this box, and these 3, 2, 7, 8 are here. So these 3 places are for 1, 4 and 9. We have 1 and 4 again there. Our helpful pair of 1 and 4. So we can't repeat 1 and 4 there. Therefore, let us write 1 and 4 here. And we get a 9 here. Okay. Well, that's a good find. Okay. Now, I'm looking at something sweet. See, you know our artsy trick. See, I'm looking at this 1 and 4 here at J4. 1 and 4 here at J8, 1 and 4 here at H8 also. I am seeing where it is, what are the numbers which can be written here at H4. Watch closely. Can we write 1? Yes, we can write 1. Cannot write 2 there, cannot write 3 there. We can write 4. 1 and 4 we can write. 5 we cannot write. 6 we cannot repeat. 7 we cannot repeat. 8 can be repeated. 9 cannot be repeated. Therefore, 3 numbers 1, 4, 8 can be written here at H4. But as you know our artsy trick, we need not write 1 and 4 here. We will put number 8 straight away. I hope you are following me. See, in this let me explain once again. Here we could have written 1, 4 and 8, all 3 numbers. But RC trick says we can confirm that number, the C here, the third number, C here, 1, 4, 1, 4, 1, 4, 1, 4, 8. So 8 is confirmed here, fixed here. Okay. Now, anything else happens? Yeah, sure. This 8 facilitates scoring out this number 8, and in this box we get 8 here. Okay. In which case, can we do something about these two spaces here? Let's see. We require 3 and 7. We do not have a cross check of 3 or 7. Let us write them down. 3 and 7 here. 3 and 7 here. And these 3 places are for 1, 4 and 6. It's a pity we don't have any cross check of 1, 4 or 6. Let us write those 3 numbers there. 1, 4, 6. 1, 4, 6. Oh, 4 is there above. So let us, sorry, I didn't observe for a second. Okay. We have a tray of 1, 4, 6 here and 2, 7, 9 here. Okay. Now, let us go back to this box number 1. You see straight away number 3 is there. We can write the next number 3 here at B2. 3 there. And let us look at this. Column number 3. We have 1, 2, 3, 6 numbers there already. We require just 3 numbers to complete this column number 3. What are those numbers? It is 4, 5 and 6. We see 5 and 6 cross-checking here. So 5 and 6 cannot be replicated at A3. Therefore, we have to write number 4 there. Clear? Okay. Now the remaining 2 cells are for 5 and 6. We see a 6 across. So we can write our 5 here. Let's write that 5. And immediately this can be corrected. B3. We can write a 6 there. And here B1 takes number 5. Okay. And then after writing this 5, let us look this side. This pair also can be broken now. You can write a number 9 there. And this is 5. And what else can be done? Okay. Let's see what else can be done in this box. You are observing there. This requires now 2, 7 and 8. If we got an 8 here, so we can write number 8 there, and its matching pair of 2 and 7 can occur here. It is 2 and 7. Look at column of 1. We have got a pair already made. 2, 7 here, 2 and 7 there. Therefore, H1, both the numbers get deleted and you get number 9 here. After that, this 9 can be just deleted. Okay, now we have a pair of 2 and 7 here in this box, another pair of 2 and 7 in these 2 places. Okay, now, what about these 2 places? Can something be done? We get a very interesting situation for this box. 2 vacancies for row E, 2 vacancies for column number 2, And 2 vacancies for column of 1 also. So it should be easier for, let us see. Let us see. 1 is there, 2 is there. What about 3? 3 is there. No cross check for 3 here. Leave it. 4. We have a 4 here, we have a 4 here. 4 here or here, we don't know. But one thing is there. We have 4 and 9 here. We have 4 and 9 there. Therefore, 4 and 9 have to be fitted here. We have a 9 there. Let us write our 9 there. And 4 here. Okay. And what about these two places now? 1, 2, 3 is missing and 6 is missing. We got a 6 there. So let us write our 6 here and 3 here. Okay. Now, in left vertical strip, we have just left with 2 pairs of 2 and 7. Okay. Now, let us look at row A. It has got only just 3 vacancies. That is for 2, 7 and 9. Okay, so here we don't have proper cross check. Okay, leave it for the time being. Let us see, look at row D. It has got 3 vacancies now. That is for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 9. 5 here, 9 here. We can again 6 we write here our 2 by 3 trick. And so we can write, because we have got a 5 here, we can write a next 5 here at D4. Let us write that number 5 there. And this D6 is naturally for number 9. That is done. Now, can we do something about these 3 places? We require 1, 3 and 4. We don't have 3 here. No cross check here, 4 here. Okay. Let us have a look at this box. Let's see what number 1 is there. 3 places for number 1, no cross check. 2 in the pair. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 also no chance. Here we get a 7 here. We have a 7 here. 7 here or here, we don't know. Okay. Or 8. Certainly we can write an 8 here. Let's see. We have got an 8 here. It's 4. Another 8 here. We have written 8 here there. So this is the obvious place for number 8. Okay. Now, can we do something about this row B? It requires 1, 2 and 9. Okay. So, there also we got 2 here, 9 here. Okay. Let's leave it now. Let us go column by column. Let's look at this column, column number 4. Here we require 1, 4 and 9. We find a 9 here. Therefore, we can repeat our 9 here. Let's write that 9 there. And this is naturally for 1 and 4. Okay, so let us write that down. Okay, 1, 4 and 4 there. And this 9 permits us to disband this pair of 2 and 9. And we write it 2 there. It's a 9 here. And then after writing this 2 here, we get it, naturally it is 2 and 7 there, but we got a 2 here. Therefore, let us write our 7 there. And this is 2. Here it is 7. Again it is 2. This is a 7. Then 2 here. It's like playing. Okay. Now this lone cell in box number 2 is for number 1 clearly. Okay. Now that makes us to delete this number 1 here. And what else happens? We have got that 7 there. So this pair at G6 gets broken. and we can allot it for number 3, and this is for number 7. And look at column number 5, it requires 2 numbers 4 and 6. 6 is here, so we get a 4 here. And what is the last place in for which number? It is for number 3. Yeah, it is for number 3. And here you see, we got a number 4 above. Therefore, we can write our number 1 here. And this is 4. That brings us to the end of the puzzle almost. So this pair gets disturbed. We get a 6 there. And operating this 4, we get this number 1 here. And turn this side. This is number 4 here. This one is for number 1. And the last remaining pair waiting for a long time is this. We have written to number 7 long time ago. Now we can disband this and write 2 there. And this is 7. I think surely and certainly we have solved the puzzle quite successfully and easily. And it was threatening. When I looked at this puzzle myself, I was a bit taken aback. Look at these 2 blank cells and all the blank boxes and all that. But I look at these clusters, I got attracted again. So I felt, let me try solving it, and probably I can show to my friends. So now it is a successful show, I suppose. Okay, that's about the puzzle. The few tricks have helped us greatly. Now after that, please, I request you to read these 4-5 lines here. So this book, authored by me, narrates some wonderful events. Take it from me, there is no untruth at all from letter A to the first letter to the last letter. Okay, so certain wonderful things are shown there, things which have happened in my life. In a fraction of a second, when there is some great risk awaiting in front of us, you cannot think of God. You only try to escape. But God can think of us, and He can just change things in a miraculous manner in that fraction of a second, and nothing happens there. You are safe. Everybody is safe. Such events are there. So one would feel very happy reading this book, and one would feel proud that God is so close to us all the time. Okay. Please, whoever wants the book, I can send the soft copy within 24 hours if you contact me by this mail ID or this mail ID. And anybody wanting a printed book also can be sent. If you ask me on this mail ID or this mail ID, it costs little money, 100 rupees. I will tell them how to send that money to me, and within few days they will have the book, printed book. And this Sudoku Made Easy, written by me a few years earlier, is now available on Amazon.in because it had gone out of print for some time, for a couple of months. Now it's available. And those who have gone through this book, some of them have described it as a gem of a book. Okay, so those who are interested, please order this for this book on Amazon.in. You'll get in a few days' time. Okay, so that's about the puzzle and these books. God bless you all.